Hey Cozykins! Welcome back to my channel and welcome on in if you're new. Hi, my name is Lani and welcome to Cozy Cove. Are you considering choosing the archaeologist profession on Luma Island, but you're not sure if you want to risk it because the difficulty level has 3 skulls? I mean, how hard could it be, right? After all, you're a fan of all the Indiana Jones movies. And you might be wondering what kind of things you'll be doing on this profession. Well, today we're going to take a deep dive into the archaeologist profession so you can see if you can be the next Harrison Ford. So let's get started. You started your game and now it's time to choose your profession. You're talking to Herbert and you really want to pick the archaeologist, but you're still not sure. Well, I'm going to help you make that decision, so I'm going to pick it for you. After you choose the archaeologist profession, you'll begin your journey and the search for Ariane. Once you talk to her at the hilltop overlooking the town, you will begin the dialogue with her where she mentions that the town has a lot of secrets and she knows that you will be her next new bestie to share them with. She starts off by asking you to craft a very special and hard to get ukulele crown. It's ancient, it's powerful, and it's absolutely essential. I wonder what she wants with this crown. Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. But first, we need to go buy a workbench blueprint to get us started. You can buy this at Baltazar's shop on the outskirts of town. Now let's go home and set it up. Once you are on your farm and in build mode, you will see the blueprints here. And note that now you have the archaeologist workbench as well. I suggest you place down all of your machines and get started gathering resources to build them. While you're waiting, why don't you go ahead and pop in the farm cave and grab a few resources there as well, because you're gonna need them. Once you're finished building the archaeologist workbench, you will need to head on over to the ancient farm temple and open the glimmering door. Now only the archaeologist profession has access to do this. The door is just inside the first room on the left. You're gonna go ahead and open it and then go inside. There you will see a secret special treasure room, and you will need to pick up both of the broken artifacts, the bracelet and the crown. Oh, and please do not sell these as you will need them to complete the quests. Now, this is very important. You have to complete all of the temple rooms without dying. If you die, you will lose your artifacts, and then you'll have to start all over again. You must complete the entire temple to keep your artifacts and move in the quest line. So just don't die. This is why the archaeologist has 3 skulls for their difficulty level, because you can't move on the quest line without your artifacts. So you must complete the temples in order to continue on with your archaeologist profession. After you have successfully exited the temple with the golden ancient artifacts, your next quest will be to craft the ukulele bracelet. To do this, you will need the broken bracelet artifact and 10 ukulele relic fragments. These you can find in lost pirate treasure piles found throughout the island. Once you've gathered all the materials, go ahead and craft the bracelet. Once it's done, you will need to sell it to any of the shops in town or on the outskirts of town. Don't worry, it is now safe to sell it because it's a repaired bracelet, not the broken one. So just don't sell the broken one. And don't forget to hold on to the crown and don't sell it. Next, head back to your farm because you're going to need to craft the ukulele necklace. To do this, you will need to craft 2 bronze bars, have 10 ukulele relic fragments, again found from the pirate treasures, and a purple mountain crystal, which you can find in the farm cave. And if you need help figuring out how to craft the bronze bars, as you just saw, I was in the farm cave pickaxing a piece of bronze rubble. That you will use in the rubble refinery to craft the bronze ore that you will need to craft the bronze bars with. Okay, let's craft that necklace now that we're finished getting all the materials. Now after the necklace is done, since we already found the Luma at this point, your next step will be to build a Luma incubator. Now you can purchase the crafting plans for this from the drawing shop by Baltazar on the outskirts of town. Now let's go back to the farm, place down the incubator, and start gathering all the materials to build it. You will need some farm leather, 3 copper bars, some fabric, and 5 pieces of glass to build it. Let's gather some stuff to make it happen. Once you've gotten everything, then you're good to go. So let's build it. Okay, now that that's done, we need to craft 1 Luma life before we can hatch our Luma. Now we're ready to hatch our mystery Luma egg. This is so exciting. Let's go. What do you think it's gonna be, guys? Leave it down in the comments below. We got a Hydra, a 3-headed water serpent. Oh my goodness, it looks like a 3-headed baby dino. But actually, I think the lizard one looks like a baby dino too. I guess I just really love dinos. Okay, on to our next step, which is to craft some special Luma food to feed our Hydra. These ingredients you can gather from the farmland. Okay, it's ready. That was quick. Now we need to feed our baby dino Hydra. And we have to pet him too. Now guys, make sure that you feed and pet your Lumas daily. Now you will get 2 Luma energy orbs each day for every single Luma that you care for. Our next step is to craft a ukulele ring. You will need 2 mountain crystals, 10 ukulele relic fragments, and 2 Luma energy orbs to do this. I need to get the crystals from the farm cave. When you start hitting the crystals, either the ghosts or the spiders will appear. But if you don't like spiders, don't panic too much, because you can choose to toggle that off in the game settings on the loading screen. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and finish getting this crystal since he's not looking at me, and then make a run for it. When you go out of the cave and then you re-enter, he'll be gone. So no need to worry too much. So once you begin hitting the crystals again, the spider's going to come back. And even if you don't hit crystals, the spider will come back within like 3 minutes of you being down in the cave. Okay, I still need to get some more relic fragments from the pirate piles. And now we're good to craft the ukulele ring. After this one is complete, the next quest will pop up for you to craft a ukulele chalice. For this one, you will need 2 pieces of tiger's eye, more relic fragments, and 4 Luma energy orbs. Now that's going to take 2 game days if you only have 1 Luma. To get the tiger's eyes, you need to head back into the farm cave. They are the orange crystals that you see in the caves. Now hitting the crystals, the spiders or ghosts, depending on which mode you choose, will pop up again. If you need help on how to choose between cozy mode or hero mode, I will be posting a video for you, so be on the lookout. If you're afraid of the caves altogether, you can still find some of the resources in the pirate chests. So pay attention to your Luma because they will let you know where to find them. And remember, it's important to feed and pet your Luma each and every day so you can get your 2 Luma energy orbs each day. Per Luma, of course. Okay, now we're ready to craft that chalice. Once it is finished, your next quest will be to craft a ukulele staff. This one requires 4 bronze bars, more ukulele relic fragments, 2 Canaanite crystals, and 6 Luma energy orbs. The Canaanite crystals can be mined in the farm cave. They are the blue ones that you see here, but you have to go deeper in the caves to get them. And if you're out and about and you forget what you need, or if you take a break and come back, you can always check your request log from anywhere on the island, and this is very helpful. Now you can see that we have everything that we need, so let's craft that ukulele staff. I love the animation of these little machines. It's a nice touch, isn't it? Yay, it's ready. Wow, that was fast. Let's go. We are now at our final step as a novice archaeologist. We now need to craft that ukulele crown that Ariane wanted. To do this, we need the broken ukulele crown artifact that we got earlier from the ancient farm temple. We need some more relic fragments, 4 bronze bars, 2 Canaanite crystals, and 8 Luma energy orbs. Yes, you saw that correctly, 8 Luma energy orbs. So let's get started on that. Woo, that was rough. But we got it all, that's good. Now let's craft that crown. When it is ready, it is time to take it over to Ariane at the witch's shop at the hilltop overlooking the town. Woohoo! We made it! Alright, here she is. Let's talk to her. Well, call me enchanted. You've actually done it. Let me take a closer look at this ukulele crown. You've somehow managed to create a possible ukulele crown. The ancient ukulele farmers who made this crown would be, well, possibly very confused by modern crafting techniques. Not bad for a beginner, I suppose. Keep this up and you might just become somewhat useful. Oh, and don't look so pleased with yourself. You barely scratched the surface. And here's a little something for your troubles. Don't spend it all in one place, darling. And do try to keep practicing. We've got a bigger fish to fry. Or should I say, crowns to craft? And that will complete your quest for becoming a novice archaeologist. To continue with the archaeologist profession, you will have to talk to Ariane again to start off to becoming a skilled archaeologist. Unless you wish to change your profession at this point, you can then talk to Herbert at Town Hall to choose a new one if you'd like, but keep in mind, you'll have to pay in-game currency to do so. Well, Cozykins, that's it for today's video. I really hope that you found this video helpful on what to expect in the archaeologist profession. Do you think you got what it takes to be the next Indiana Jones on the island? Or maybe it's not for you. Well, why not take a look at some of the other professions like the brewer? I have a video on my channel if you'd like to take a closer look at that one. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe for more Luma Island on the channel. I'm having so much fun with this game, so I just want to thank the devs for giving me early access to share it with you guys. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next live stream or in the next video. Bye guys!